Welcome to the channel, 831 Avo. Major fruit haul today, Wednesday, live in Santa Cruz, California. It was farmer's market day. So check it out. This is going to be dinner and then some stone fruit, some pluots and apriums for dessert. All right, but let's get into it real quick. I finally got some gems. Uy. Jumbo in a bag. Fausto Bautista, enjoy your meal. Appreciate it. But yeah, these right here are Southern California grown gems. And look at the difference. I'm seeing this in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Wherever there's higher heat, we're getting bigger gems. But this is Corralitos, California by Watsonville. And this is Santa Paula, Ventura County. Liberty on the land said hi. What's up, bro? Thank you for joining in. But yeah, these are gonna be via Will Brokaw. Will's Avocados in Watsonville, California. That's where he has his packaging plant. All right. So yeah, the bag, bro, not that bad. They're gonna be ripe though. They're gonna be ripe, and there's 4 of them. And then on this batch was slightly ugly, which is kind of rare for a gem, honestly. But I'll take them because I know that's just the skin. I know that's just the skin. But yeah, this one I'm gonna say like medium. But then the other ones, big monsters. Monsters, one more. The biggest one right here. Look at this one, bro. Beast. And then I'm doing both. I'm doing selecting and germinating the big seeds, the biggest seeds that I can from Santa Paula, Ventura County. And then on the opposite side, our local ones, the seeds are gonna be smaller. So I'm gonna see how genetically they're the same, but then I'm gonna start to see like a split. These for bigger seed, probably more vigorous root system, but these ones are gonna be smaller. But I'm going with gem as a rootstock, just to see if it does anything like with dwarfing. I wonder if it'll lead to a semi-dwarf or a dwarf rootstock. But yeah, check out these big old monsters. I don't think that the bigger seeds are gonna result in dwarfing. If anything, I think they're gonna super perform. Yeah, and then I got 2 bags of them. These ones are $2.50 a pop. $2.50 a pop, but again, either today or tomorrow. And then yeah, I apologize that I lack on the jam eating marathon. But me dan baje, bro. They steal them from me. They know I'm the Avo man, and so family members just take them, which is cool. I ain't even tripping, bro. But in terms of like being consistently consistent with my content, it definitely messes with my schedule. But it's all right. It's all right. I like to share. So just look at all these. Enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. All right, then we'll get into my meal right now, bro. The nopales, you guys already know, bro. Me espiné todo, well worth it, bro. I like to feel the pain. Reconnect with the ancestors. Makes you appreciate everything that your people did for you, you know? That the struggle was real, that nothing in life is easy. And I don't want it to be easy. I want the hard way. I want my own path. All right, so yeah, take a look, bro. Local versus the beasts. And we're gonna crack one open. And then dessert escort. Let's get one out. Escort apriums. Escort and flavor royale. Royale. Plua. Aprium. Both plum and apricot hybrids. Okay, so that's dessert. Y con permisito, let's get into it. Big meal, bro. Big meal. Thank you, Jesus. And it's gonna be frijoles peruanos, queso fresco, black pepper, nopales con huevo. And I got the nopales from the Living Wall Project. So locally, organically grown, bro. And then carne en su jugo. Carne en su jugo. But yeah, let's see. I already had one. It's going to be between these two. This one's softer. But I'm going to give this one to my girlfriend. But I'm going to crack the bigger one just because I want to see the big seed. Again, the gem tail, it has that flat spot. It's almost a water drop shape. But if you look, it has a flat spot. So once again, this is gem via Brokaw Ranch. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I know it. So take a look. Bam. Again, you see that flat spot right there? Prominent. You see it? Once again, gem via Brokaw Ranch. Commercially grown. And then this is the local organic. 100% organic. Can't wait, bro. Yeah, bro. So here we go. Se lo voy a echar para a los beans, primarily on the beans, but really I'll throw it over everything. 100, aquí andamos, bro. Appreciate the support. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time. But yeah, I'm not gonna get tired of saying gem again till it gets to Mexico, Colombia, Chile, and Perú. Yo hablo español, bro. So si a alguien le interesa, díganme a mí y con gusto los atiendo, bro. Si quieren que se los lleve, pues ahí está ahorita ya. No tarda en llegar el pasaporte. Pero yeah, we're going worldwide with the gem for sure. And YouTube is coming along with me for sure. A little piece of skin. I should have done the peel test. We know that the gem passes all the tests with flying colors. But a ver, así solo, bro, así solo. Hold on. Me río, bro, because look how much avocado, bro. Oh, man. Con permisito, bro. Con permisito. Oh, man. Yeah, bro. Fire, bro. Ay, disculpen, But voy a throw some avocado on la carne y su jugo. But let's start off with the nopales, bro. The nopales locally grown. De volada, these were planted in the fall, winter rains, and then again harvested like at least 25 to 30 pounds. Nopales, fire, bro. Fire. Todo bien, los nopales tiernitos, bro. 4 a 8 pulgadas. Y igual salieron unas pencas. I'm gonna pot them up. And leave them in welcome city signs. Salieron unas penquitas that were kind of ugly. But again, I'm gonna root these for you. And then again, welcome city signs. Comment down below, bro. Where do you want these? Even bigger ones. All right. So for sure, part of this community is to share. All right, this is a community that gives back for sure. And Newman, yeah, bro, I'll go check you out again. Fire, bro. Ay, con permiso. But yeah, hit me up, bro. The first person that comes to Santa Cruz, aquí los atiendo, bro. We'll kick it. We'll kick it. We'll go fishing and crack some brews at the beach, bro. I surf fish, so I'm waist deep fishing and casting till I get some sea perch, some surf perch. I'm sorry, surf perch. And then it's summer. And then, but yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have a little fishing vlog, but pretty much revealing up my spot, bro. But don't be burning up the spot, bro. And you guys better be taking care of it. Don't get all dirty, all messy. Fire, fire, bro. Thank you, Jesus. Try to put an avocado in every bite, bro. Ya estuvo con la carne. Let me kill the nopales real quick. Let me eat faster, bro. I could chow down fast. Yeah, the last bit right here. It's gonna be nopales, el jugo de la carne, y avocado in every bite, pretty much. Yeah, that hits, bro, for sure. Also, stay tuned. All these seeds, I'm gonna soak them and again bag them up. Moist napkin, Ziploc bag, and then I did it a couple weeks ago. I did a batch of like 10 or 11 seeds. So we're gonna check those out, pull those out, and throw these in, and then pot the ones that are germinated, that have been germinating in the moist napkin and bag, Ziploc bag method, and then these ones are going in. All right. Moving along. Dessert. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me wash it down, bro. Let me come down from heaven. Green tea, bro. Green tea. Go less, bro. Go less. This is just light tea. Half dose. Just because the caffeine can give you a headache. So I just go super light. Super light. Sencha. Green tea matcha right here. Blending east and west. Shout out to Japan. See you soon, Japan. For sure taking pluots and apriums to Japan, and then gem avocado, and running away with all the Dragon Ball cards for sure. This is Escort Aprium. Escort. Hold on. Escort Aprium. An aprium, I think, is going to be a pluot crossed back with an apricot. So it ends up being 3/4 apricot, and then just a kiss of pluot, of plum. But basically the growth profile on an aprium tree is going to be like an apricot, the leaf, and then obviously orange skin, and then fuzzy. Although you see multicolored, there is other colored apriums as well. But yeah, this one's going to be Escort Aprium. Save the seed. Fire with the apriums. Once again, apricot plum hybrids. Now this one's a pluot. And a pluot's going to be smooth skin. And then the tree profile, the leaf growth is going to resemble a plum. It is a plum. Not a true one. Some of them are interspecific plum, meaning they're so far down the hybridization process that they no longer accept their plum or apricot parents as a cross-pollinator. So you'll need another pluot to cross-pollinate a pluot. They look delicious. Yeah. I'm gonna get back on my baking. It's gonna be 4th annual pluot or aprium pies. There's a few pluot or aprium pies out there on the internet, but I always look to fill in voids. Like if it's not on the internet and no one's done it, I tend to do it for sure. And yeah, aprium and pluot pies, like 4th annual now. This is gonna be the 4th annual that I've been baking those. But yeah, just brand building, personal development, just really stretching the limits on what I can do, and then brand building, bro. Like down the line, a bakery shop, I'd be cool with it, bro. In Mexico, where I live on the top and just the bakery on the bottom, that's what I like, bro. I like to live on the top and work on the bottom, bro. That's how we need to design things. Like the rest of the world does that, bro. But we're designed to, like, if you need to go to work, you commute. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I want to be sleeping and living on top, and then just my leather shop, my nursery, my bakery, my tea house on the 1st floor. Okay, so here we go. Flavor Royale. Flavor Royale pluot. First bite. ASMR crunch. You see that fusion? That yellow red meat fusion. Fire. I don't know the parents of this. I don't know. Yeah, this is good for sure. So yeah, go check out your local farmers market. These are gonna be Kaiwashi Farms. I'm botching that name, bro, and I apologize. But yeah, these are from the Central Valley. Shout out to the 209, Robert Argueta. Again, I was put on the Pluots and Apriums via Floyd Zager. I mean, not himself, obviously, but the Zager family farms. I was first familiar with the Dapple Dandy. Dapple Dandy is going to be king. Then Flavor King, Flavor Delight, Cotton Candy. Again, Cotton Candy Aprium, Flavor Delight Aprium. A few others, obviously Escort, but there's just so many of them. And then even then you go to the farmer's market and they just says new aprium, new Pluot, meaning they're continually developing new varieties. Yo, John, what's up? So stay tuned. I'm gonna be back on. I'm gonna be back on for a late night tree painting, just because around that 8 or 9, the freaks come out at night. Now there was a great conversation. There was great conversation. A lot of people tuned in later at night, so I think it's when they're less busy, decompressing, chilling. So yeah, we're gonna hang out tonight, and I'm gonna show you again more of the 3-gallon sleeves, and then a 15 that I got for John. Stay tuned, John. I don't know if you go to bed early, but maybe 8 or 9. I'm aiming for 9.